Hello friends, welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive new updates about this video. If you like my content and appreciate it, please share the content among your friends, family members, and do like the videos. So let us start this video. In this video, friends, we'll be discussing about a big player in the IT industry. As apart from the IT industry, it is one of the biggest player in our stock market also. If you see the market capitalization of TCS, it is on the second number behind Reliance only. So the stock is trading currently at 37,040 rupees level, and if you see the return profile of this stock, so over the period of 5 days, it has given a return of 1.82%. Over a period of 1 month, it has given a return of 4.53%. On 6 months basis, it has given a return of 14.5%. On 1 year, it has given a return of 27.72%, and on the 5 year horizon, it has given a return which is close to 230%. From the time it was listed, it has given lifetime returns of around 3000%, which are pretty decent, not decent, they are pretty much good in itself. So if we see the size and the nature of this stock, the stock moves comparatively slowly. When we talk about stock like Deepak Nitrate and all, but it is I would compare TCS with an elephant. It moves slowly, but it has a strong base, so your capital would not go anywhere. If you are a risk averse investor, you can definitely try and exploring TCS, analyzing the stock. I think it is a very good stock. If you see here, the company CEO is Rajesh Gopinathan. It was founded in 1968. It is a pretty old company. The revenues are around 22 billion US dollars, and it employs around 5 lakh employees. So it is one of the largest employers also when it comes to the IT industry. Now let's move to the fundamental parameters of TCS. So if you see here, the company has a PE ratio of 37.8, which is pretty much decent when we compare it to the sectorial PE, which is of 43.93. Now, for those who don't understand the meaning of PE, what PE is, how do we define it? I have done that in the previous video where we were discussing, or we were doing the fundamental analysis of Infosys. I'll give the link in the I button. If you are interested, you can go and check that video too. Now the book value of this share is 235 rupees, which brings us to the PB ratio of 15.87. The face value of this share is 1 rupee. Now the market capitalization of this stock is mammoth. It is 13,82,000 crore rupees. So as I told you, it is just after Reliance. Reliance, I believe, have around 15 lakh crore market share. I'm just trying to recall it from the top of my mind. If I'm wrong, you can give the right market capitalization of Reliance in the comment box. Let me see, how many of you get that right. Now, if I go to the P&L statement of TCS, let me open it for you. Yeah, this is the P&L. Yes. So now if we see here, the revenues have been quite steady. It has been increasing in the steady manner. In 2017 March, it was around 97,000 crore rupees. It rose up to 1,41,363 crores in March 2021. So the rise in revenues have been pretty significant. The revenues from their operating activities have also shown you know a decent increase, a constant increase. I would say. So in March 2017, they were around 92,500 crore rupees, which rose up to 1,35,963 crore rupees in 2021 March. Now, if we see at their profit, if we look for the profit for the period, the profits have also increased significantly. In March 2017, it was around 23,500 crore rupees. So I'm just rounding up the numbers for for the sake of simplicity. It rose to around 31,000 crore rupees in 2021 March. So the same is reflected in the EPS also. So if you see, the EPS is around 82 rupees and 78 paisa for TCS. So the PNL statement is quite solid. We'll quickly see the balance sheet now. I'll scroll it up for you. Let me close this ad. Yeah, okay. So now, if we see at if you see this row of reserves and surplus, the reserves are, um, uh, they have a really handsome reserves. So the reserves are around 74,500 crore rupees. It's, many companies don't have the revenues also of this sort, and TCS is maintaining the reserves of these levels, so it is really extravagant. If we see the long-term borrowings, the company is debt-free. The company did not had any long-term borrowings from the last 3 years. It is really a positive sign for a company. Even the short-term borrowings are also zero. So if you see here, the short-term borrowings have been zero from the last 3 years. It is really a big positive sign. And if a company of TCS level doing business of this level, and still they are able to maintain themselves as pure debt-free company, it is really applaudable, commendable. Now, if we see at the assets of the company, the assets have also shown a significant rise, from their past levels. So, all in all, if you see, the balance sheet is really good, really solid. I missed sharing the shareholder details of TCS. I am trying, and I'll try and go through the shareholding patterns of TCS also. So the significance of the shareholding pattern is, it tells us about the belief the promoter have in their company, the kind of holdings they are maintaining in their company. So usually in all the Tata companies, you will say that the promoter have a significant number of shares, or the significant part of the holding is held by the promoters themselves. The same is true for TCS, wherein we can see that 72.19% of the entire stake is held by the promoters. 15.37% is held by FIIs, and 7.94% is held by DIIs. Retail investors are around 4 point. Retail investors are, yeah, having 4.51% of the entire stake. So the shareholding pattern is pretty much decent. All in all, I really like this share. I really like this share. If anyone who don't like to take that much risk in the stock market, and their intention is to earn handsome rewards in return of a moderate risk, TCS is the stock for them. But again, this is not a stock buying recommendation. You have to do your own due diligence. You have to consult your financial advisor, your CA, your friends, family, before putting in your money. And if you decide to put in your money, you have to own up the outcome of whatever happens. So I think you if you I think that's pretty much for this video. We'll be meeting in our next videos. Please do like this video. Please do share it among your friends if you feel that it adds any value to yourself or to your family members. And if you have not subscribed to my channel till now, I would request you to do so, please. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.